Welcome guys! For about 5 months, the BERYL has been dominating the battlegrounds due to the buffs it gained in patch 7.2 as well as the nerfs to the M416. It became the ultimate meta assault rifle outside of airdrops and most often would get paired with the SLR due to its raw power and ammo synergy. The community and especially the pro scene have been asking for a BERYL nerf pretty much ever since, as they felt it shifted the balance too hard. I also concluded in a video that the BERYL was indeed the strongest non-airdrop assault rifle, so I mean, we all kinda agreed on it. Now finally PUBG agrees too, and changes to the BERYL and SLR will go live with the Season 9 patch. The BERYL base damage is being reduced by 2 and the recoil is getting increased. The SLR damage is also getting reduced by 2 and its recoil is also getting increased. Plus, the SLR bullet velocity over distance have been increased by 15% too. But how will these changes affect the weapons exactly, and will this shift the weapon meta? Let's find out. The first thing we're going to test is the new recoil of the BERYL. I personally felt like I noticed a difference when I used it, but I still managed to do very well with it. Patch notes say that the recoil increased by 5% in the early spray, and also that the minimum horizontal recoil got slightly increased. 5% is not a lot, and this does also show when we see the results. In fact, it's almost as if the BERYL looks easier to control after the nerf, but the horizontal recoil is very random, so I'd say it's pretty much the same based on this. The vertical recoil is slightly higher, but nothing too much to worry about. If we compare an example of a perfect spray by the old and the new BERYL, the direction of the horizontal recoil changes equally for both versions too. The more the gun changes horizontal direction, the harder it is to control, and here I'd say it's pretty much the same again. I also did some damage calculations on the effect of the damage nerf. Damage of a weapon is calculated by multiplying the base damage with the hit area modifier, which is the vulnerability of a specific body part. For example, a hit to the head does more damage than a hit to the feet. Then multiplied with the weapon class area damage, because weapons have different damage multipliers to different body parts. And finally multiplied with a range modifier, because damage gets reduced over distance. For this example, we're looking at below 50 meter damage. The results are perhaps a bit surprising in that the damage nerf changes very little. The changes are only really noticeable against level 3 players, as the time to kill will increase by 86 milliseconds in quite a lot of situations. There will be a lot of various damage combinations and health of the player that will result in this 86 milliseconds longer time to kill, but I do expect you to notice this quite rarely. Overall, based on all of this, I have a hard time seeing that these nerfs will change the dominant status of the BERYL as the top meta assault rifle. I think the BERYL will stay on top, but it will be a bit less powerful now. Next up is the SLR, where we will start by analyzing the 5% increased recoil when ADS. We do this by measuring how much the gun bounces up when you shoot, as well as where your reticle ends up after that bounce. This test is great to see how much kick your weapon will have between the shots, but it doesn't test how well the weapon performs under rapid fire. I did feel that the SLR was a bit more difficult to control with fast clicking while I was using it on a test server. When we compare the single fire recoil before and after, we can definitely see that the new SLR jumps more. This could be quite a big deal, I think, because it makes it more difficult to shoot quickly, as target reacquisition between shots will be more difficult. When it comes to the damage changes of the SLR, you'll barely notice anything here, with only a few situations where you'll need an extra bullet to kill your target. I calculated the amount of hits you need to kill for hits below 100 meters and hits at 200 meters, and apart from a few marked in red, it's all the same. The bullet velocity will decrease faster over distance. Let's test it at 400 meters. With the old SLR, a 400 meter shot required you to aim between the second and the third line on the 6x scope. And now testing the same distance with the new SLR, and this does result in more bullet drop and will require you to aim higher and place the shot right at the second line. But if the bullet velocity is lower, won't it be harder to lead your shots at moving targets because the bullet is slower to hit? Apparently not really, because it seems the bullets are hitting almost at the exact same time. Even slowing down the footage 20 times, it's almost impossible to notice a difference. So, will these changes change the meta? No, I don't think so, but it will have an effect on how much better the BERYL SLR combination is. I think the balance between the SLR and Mini right now is very good, and both guns are equally powerful, but offer different things. However, the BERYL will still be the meta assault rifle. I just don't see this changing until competing assault rifles get buffed too. That's it for this video, guys. If you liked it, please drop a like, and I'll see you guys next time.